So I'm taking the stairs. Wow, it's an amazing beauty, you know. Wow. So there's another step to the rooftop. This is how people preserve their culture. You can see the lamps here. This is how people preserve their culture. So this is from the exterior. You can see nothing has changed. You know, the old rods are still there. You can see nothing has changed. The old woods are still here. I don't know if this was restored, but from the feel on the wood, you can actually tell that it aged. Wow. And then on the roof, the way they did it, let me zoom in. You can see up here, they have like mats up there, and then there are trees trunk, and then I don't know what they use on the top, but I don't have access to the top, and I wish I saw a guide here that can guide me all inside. Yes, but this is the deck. This place used to be what you call the Majlis, like it was like a place of meeting for the Sheikh. When they go fishing, after fishing they come to this place. I'm sure there were no houses here, so from here you can see the beach right straight away, but now some of the things have been blocked because the beach is behind this White House which you see over there. And these are the lamps. I don't know if it's the original lamps. No, yeah, it's like the original lamps, but they were renovated, and instead of having oil, they now have like bulbs inside of them. I think so, I'm not so sure, but if they are, it's good, they're preserved. But that's how it is right here. This is the outside. You can see the windows, real Arabic style construction. I don't know what materials were used for this, but I'll try to get to find out. A lot of renovation definitely has gone in place, because you can see that there is electricity put on it. So there has been cabling inside just to light up these lamps, a camera to take video of whoever comes in. So you are a Romy babe like the Romans. So I'm gonna remove my shoes and go inside this place and show you how it looks and what it has inside of this place. This place, like I said, it used to be a Majlis, and at a point it became the first police station ever in Jumeirah. It housed like a police station with a cell. I'm sure the cell is down there, or I don't know. I'll definitely have to find out where the cell is, but maybe this used to be where the officers used to stay when it became a police station. But it was the first ever police station here in Jumeirah at a point in time. I decided to want to visit the historic places that they have around my neighborhood to show you how people preserve their history. How well have you preserved your own history in your country, and how well are people trooping in to even learn about your history? So let's go inside. So I'll be removing my shoes because I know here with culture they respect, and I can see that there are rocks inside. I wouldn't want to step on the rocks with my shoes, so eventually I'll take them off just like I've done. My boots are off. Yep, it's quite cold here in Dubai, even though it's afternoon. But then I'm gonna go inside right now. So this is it going inside. You can see some tourists coming in. Yes, you can see people coming in. So it's not only me. Yes, so let me show you the other side. So let's go inside from here. can see the inside. Wow, 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 so much history here. So much history. So they have like some hats. I think this must have been used by the fishermen before. Right here, you can see them here. Very beautiful. You have some lamps there. Also you have some shelves. Like I said, I'm sure there's have been some kind of renovation from the original, but maybe maintaining the design and actually the materials are still being maintained. You can see the windows and the kind of locks they have on the windows. You can see it here. They actually push like this and open, and then you can push back. It's like the old system we have also in Africa. Wooden windows. Shelf. The nails can tell you that this is aged, you know, from the walls. And the sitting, Arabs like to sit on the ground, so you can see how it is. I'll be able to position this phone later so I can give you some different angles of it from my camera, but this is what it is right here. I hope the audio also sounds good. If it doesn't, I'll still come back and shoot this video. Today I'm seeing another clock, which is probably an antique. I don't know the age of it, but it looks so good. And this must have aged. This must have aged even from the touch, you know, so light. You know, the pendulum clock, here it is. It's not working. I'm sure they will restore it someday, but this is how they have kept this place so original. You can see the beauty of the place. They also fix some camera so that at least it's not vandalized. They have some stuffs here. I don't know what this is, but it looks like, wow, like a belt with arms. You can see here, yeah, it's a belt that you can tie on your waist. Yep, this is it. And then it has slots for, I'm sure, bullets. You can see it's a police belt, definitely. Then there's slots here for your bullets that you can put in right in there. There's another lamp here, and here we have something else. I have to go up high. This is a pair of, I don't know, maybe for a knife, but you can tell this is a purse, antique. It's right here. And then there is a stick, maybe from bamboo. Yeah, it looks like from bamboo. I don't know what it's for. I'm the tour guide myself today. You can see a dagger. This is real Arabian dagger right here. You can see it by yourself. This means their tradition. You know, this is a dagger from the traditional Arab culture. You can see how it is. It is curved. It's not like the normal dagger that we normally have. So these are some of the things that these people have preserved. And for me as an African, I always wish that we preserve our own culture and we boost our own tourist industry, so to say. But it's not been easy because we've had people who probably, I would say, don't really have value on making our societies better or on even making life better for the African community. A lot of money is generated from tourism, and keeping things in original state can actually help you to bring down people to see the beauty of your country and also exploit it. Africa is rich in culture, so much to show, but so little has been preserved. So they have preserved this place, which is called the Majlis Ghorfa. I hope I pronounce it right, but I'll definitely write it there. So if you can pronounce it better than me, it will be so amazing. So like I said, we still have something here that you do not see. We have a sword. This is the sword. From here, you can see it. Actually, they don't even stop you to take it because there's nobody here. It's old and rusty. I'm trying to pull it. You can see here it's old and rusty, but it's original. You can see it has aged, and they kept it here as a memorabilia for people to come and see. So that is it up there. I put it back. Ha, man, this is a gun. You want to shoot a gun? Here it is. And actually, I think they locked it just on the nail. If I had somebody to help me hold my camera, I would pick it up and take a photo of it. But I don't know if YouTube allows you to have a thumbnail with a firearm. I'll definitely get somebody to come and snap me with this here. But what is most amazing to me is this machine that I'm going to show you next, apart from the gun. Yes, the gun is still here. You can see from here in details, you can see the Arabic carving, you can see that it's something that is original. How it feels, just remember, those hunters in our villages, they had things like this, but the detail on this is so much, you can see how detailed it is. I don't know. I need somebody to help me hold this. I didn't come with my tripod, and I'll definitely come back to hold this and give you a proper view. If I am able to, I will do that. But this is what it is, yeah. And right here, we have this old school radio. Man, this is class. This is an old school radio transmitter. I don't know. It has some buttons where you can press. So I put it back, where you can listen. It's a Philips, I think. Man, this is a Philips. I wish I can have this in my hand also and snap with it, but for the sake of this, with this Philips, I think this is the oldest radio I've seen in my life. Yep. So this should be my thumbnail, if I'm not mistaken. Try to take another. Yep, so this is it. And then there is also another dagger right here. There's another dagger. I don't know why their daggers were in this form. This is it. Wow, you can see it's really Arabic. Very heavy. I don't know how they are, but I'll show you. So you can see it here. Wow. Man, the work that has been put into this, man, during that age, you can see the work put into this. I don't know if it was curved inside. Okay. Wow, that is inside. So when you see it inside, you'll be wondering how it looks like, but exactly this is how it looks in the inside. So I'm gonna be fixing it back and returning it back to where I picked it from. Yes. So this is how they hang it here. I put it back just the way I got it. And now they have a chest here, another old chest. I don't know what must have been inside of here. Documents. You can see it's a wooden box. Well plated. I don't know if these hinges were the original hinges, but if it was, they were nicely crafted. I don't know if you can see them. I don't know if they're the original hinges that came with this, but if they are, they were well crafted. So this is it. This is the box. So good. Yes. And then I have to fix this like this and fix it back exactly where it was. Yeah. The good thing about it is that you come in here and there's actually nobody even talking to you. You have the freedom, and you can see how clean, even though there's nobody inside here, you can actually see how clean it is right in here. Very clean, very, very clean. I think I have to sit down and have my camera face me. Let me try to be an Arab for one day. Yeah. So yes, so this is how they sit in the Majlis, and everybody's there on the other side, and this is how they sit right here. It's a very beautiful place to come and hang out and sit. Even like today that I'm feeling very lonely, I think it's not a bad place that one can sit down and relax. Sometimes it's like that. You can just find somewhere like this and you can chill. Guys, look at this. Look at this. Just look at this. And the weather is so cold. It's calming. It's calming. It's calming right in here. So I'll be taking you. I don't know if this segment is for the bus or what it is for, but they have a lot of artifacts here that you also see. So well, right in here you can see, I think this should be a key, if I'm not mistaken. I wish I had a tour guide here. I don't know what this is for. Maybe for frying fish, maybe. And then you have this one, I don't know, it's quite heavy, I think for pounding. It looks like something that would be used for pounding because it's quite heavy. We have some rice here. These are the things that they were using those days, I'm sure, on their camels. Yes, you can see their spoon. So it's not European only to make spoon. Their tradition, they had smiths, they made these spoons and pots, and then they had this kettle for their chai, for their tea. I don't know how this one also works. Like, it has two kettles. It has one down and one down on top, and it's not just one, there's so many of them like this. So you can see it here, you can see it here. This is how it looks like. So they have kept their culture. Their children can come here over and over again and have a feel of how their grandfathers lived or how their great grandfathers lived. There's no age on any of these things. Only I think an archaeologist can tell you how long this has been. But this looks like something that you cook milk, maybe from a camel or something, because it has like a nozzle where you can pour out. There's coffee here, which means coffee, rice, I can see out here. But I have ceramics here, so I don't know. And these ceramics, yes, they have cracks. It shows that they're actually aged. But right down there, I can see it right up, but I don't know where it's from, but I'm sure they were used for taking coffee. There's so many of them. And the one thing about this ceramics is that none of them is the same. You know, even the shape, the color, the shape. You can see the Arab sign here, dates. You can see it here. So it means they also had this technology to make ceramics. I don't know what material this was, maybe from shells, I don't know, but they look so nice. And obviously from the color you'll know that they were maybe handcrafted, but because of this logo down here, I'll think maybe mass production, but maybe early days mass production, I don't know. Yes, maybe I can be an archaeologist tomorrow, I don't know. But the size, you know, no, I wouldn't say these were actually factory produced, because the size, the shape doesn't go the same, you know. It doesn't go the same. Even the paintings on them doesn't kind of look like the same. So there's another kettle here, a smaller size one. You can see it here. You know, when you watch these movies of the Arabs, you would find them with these kettles tied to their camels. So I'm sure from different people donated it here, or maybe they bought them, but you can tell this is the tray now, which is like the main thing, and it's quite heavy. What? I don't know what this is made from. This is wood, but man, the metal in here, it's quite heavy. So this is it. And up here we have some baskets. I don't know what's in the baskets. I don't know if, okay, they're just empty baskets. Yeah, empty baskets. This one's, and they're labeled. So this is like their history, their baskets. Definitely has to be from palms, because those are the trees they have here. The palms can survive anywhere and they can be transplanted at any height. So here we have like a tray, metal, we have clay, so they also had pottery. We have another, wow, I was thinking this was clay, but funny enough, that's metal. And then here we have another clay pot, a history here, they kept it. Yes, it has had some restoration, you can see right from there, there's a hole. So it has had some restorations, but these are antiques. We used to have this when I was growing up, and my grandma would make porridge inside one of these. And me and my cousin, we used to love it. So we'll go in there, we'll lock ourselves from the door and then open the window, you know. So when she comes, the door is locked behind, but we're inside and drinking her kunu. We call it kunu. We drink it from the inside, and eventually when we finish, sometimes we get too full that we even sleep off and they have to come and get us inside. And sometimes we finish drinking and we go out. Anyway, it was childish, not like it was something we were used to doing, but we used to do it for her because she knows that we love it. And if she makes it, she's making for us, but sometimes we're not patient enough to wait for her to give us, so we always go for it. But that was it then. And here we have some, I don't know what to call this, but it's a mixture of so many things. There's some grain of rice. Actually, I'm sure there's soil, there's coal you can find here, some coffee bean, and some sand. I don't know if this sand was preserved, you know. And then some dust. I don't know what that is for because I don't have any guide here, but you can find some pots here. You'll notice that most of their pots were made of metal, so I don't know how they were able to carve this into this shape, but they were able to do it with their technology as at that time. You can see here most of their pot. And this is the roof. They're just empty baskets. Yes, were actually made from metal, even though they had ceramics and they had mud. Like this is a glazed ceramic, so they also used to do glazing. I think this is for their drinking water. Yep, and for milking, you can see it here. This is glazed ceramic, and not all of them are glazed. But that's what we have here. So, and history of this place, how old it is, how old it has been here. I definitely look for the history. They used to have a billboard here. I took a photo of it some time back, but I lost my data. I'll still try to check around if I can find the billboard around, and then I'll definitely put the whole description about this particular place on the video in the description part. Guys, I have a GoFundMe that I want to travel Africa to share with you amazing places like this that people hardly show about Africa, and I'm sure that you'll be so interested. So support me on that journey, support my GoFundMe. The link is in the description. Thank you so much, and until I see you in my next video, I remain Harry Tigansa Jingina for experiencing beauty. This is a place that everybody would like to visit. It's here in Dubai. Yes, it's not the normal Dubai mall that you go to, but it's very historic, and you would definitely love to want to visit this place. So I'll be coming back and having a brief interview with my friend right here, where we'll be sharing with you his own story. This is so beautiful, you can see it. This is so beautiful. Imagine this has been here for ages. So I'll definitely try to look for the history and put for you the history. Another interview with another guy that will be sharing his story about how he has moved to Dubai and how he's doing and what he plans to do when he makes his money. So this is the place I'll be taking you through. And if you enjoyed the video, make sure you like, subscribe, and leave me a comment about what you think about this video and what you I'm gonna go get my microphone so I can come back. I have to wear my shoes, and if those are 3 of them, some are not glazed. This one is not glazed, natural. This one is not glazed, and only that one is glazed. Then we have this very beautiful one, very beautiful. It's glazed, but this is not. Wow, this is wood, and actually it's not any kind of wood. Now they use this. You can see from the inside. This is actually from the way it looks like it is from this pine trees. Yes, it looks like it's from the date, the palm. Yes, it's very light, but it's another container, so it's probably from the pine trees. And then they have this for decorations also here. They have their traditional mats. I don't know what materials they used to make these. Yes, traditional mats, but they have their traditional mats here, right here. Here should be a shelf. It's open, okay. I think they use it for electricity, but definitely I think this would be an armory in the olden days. There is the padlock here, still here, but I'm sure this eventually would be an armory before, Now it is cables. There's a fire extinguisher in case there's any fire here. You can see all the roof. It's the same thing, made of trees and mats. So I would love to know how the top is, but eventually this is what we are able to see. They have now a staircase here. I don't know if it's the original staircase, but this is what it is right here right now. So I just take a whole trip up the staircase and see. Yeah, so you can actually open. So this is it to the rooftop. I try to open. This is the highest I can go. I cannot go all the way to the top, and I don't have anybody to help me out here, so I have to go down. Thank you so much, guys. If you guys tell me what is it about your Africa, sorry, if you watch all the way up to this place, I'd like to know from you. I'm still trying to put my shoes. What is it about your country that has been preserved that you would love to share, or you would love me to come to visit? This is UAE, and I'm going down way in history to check out what they have as part of their history. This is the beginning of the journey to so many traditional places.